Well, hello there, everybody. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Hello, welcome. Trying to give everybody a few minutes to get signed on and everything. But thank you so much for joining me and for being a part of the Susan M. Freeman Enterprise page. Thank you so much. I see there are people that are signing on. So I'm just giving you a few minutes just to sign on before I get started. Don't want anybody to miss these nuggets I'm going to give you today. All right. Try and just give them a couple of more seconds. They may have to go back and do the hashtag replay. Okay. Well, I like to be pretty prompt. And in this business, that's one thing that does matter. You do have to be timely and prompt. So I'm just going to jump right in. And as you all start signing on, you just jump in too. So, again, thank you for joining me and for being a part of my first Lunch and Learn training session titled How to Build Your Perfect Insurance Agency from Scratch. Now, that's wonderful when you can build it from scratch. If you are watching this after the airing, just please keep hashtag replay in the comments. So let's just go ahead and start sharing it on your page. So grab your pen and paper and let's dive in because we're getting ready to get started. So we're going to go ahead on. So start sharing it, share on your Facebook page. Now, I'm going to just give you a brief story of my journey, how I actually got started. Again, it's going to be brief, but I just want to give you just a brief synopsis of my journey. So, I worked for an insurance company for 20 years. When my job was eliminated in 2011, you heard me right, eliminated, I was shocked with disbelief because I imagined this being my retirement job. So I had to step back and reroute some things. So I started to just pray and map out, a plan for a new career because this job of 20 years had suddenly ended. I consulted several members of my team and my circle for wise and solid counsel. So and advice. So you should have a team. That's one of the first things you want to always do. You should have a team that you can go to, for wise wisdom and everything. Actually, whoever you're talking to now, you may have some mentors or some good people around you, but you do need a team. It's always a safe place. So I was looking possibly at going back into the corporate world, corporate America, for another insurance job. I thought about it, prayed, but after much thought, research, I decided to jump out there and to start my own business, Susan M. Freeman Enterprise. And if I can do it, so can you. So I told you last week that I would give you three critical questions that will help you discover if you are a good fit for this type of business. And then this job, it may not be for everyone, just like any job is, not for everybody. It can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. I always like to say challenging, but it can be. So that's why you got to weigh it out and see. So it's good to have more than one source or stream of income, so that you can control. And especially this is a great example during this time, this pandemic, where, there are layoffs, that's beyond your control, but owning your own business is something that you can control. Okay. So then, now let's just talk about these three questions. Number one, very important. You got your pen and paper ready? Number one, do you want to empower and expand others' lifestyle? That's the number one question you need to ask. First of all, in this question I just asked, you need to examine yourself. Do you like people? Because if you are an introvert, that means shy. You may want to attend some networking events so that you can focus on being able to maybe become more of an extrovert. That means outgoing. Because one of your main focus is to be able to decrease your customers' worry and increase their peace and harmony. So remember, that's the number one question. Do you want to empower and expand others' lifestyle? So just look at yourself to see, am I going to be able to get out there to get in front of all these people? But there are plenty courses and classes that you can attend to help you become more, successful and outgoing in that area. Okay. Now, I told you last week too, I'm going to move a little quickly. So, just put comments. I'll come back to you. Okay. And I'll come back to my comments and make sure to give you an answer. Number 2, do you like residual income? You said, well, Susan, what is residual income? I'm glad that you asked. How nice would it be to get paid while you sleep or even be on vacation? Residual just means that you will continue to receive commissions or, payment as long as you maintain excellence in how you perform and keep your customers happy so they will stay with you. Customer attention is very, very important with this business. It determines your paycheck, and you do want to get a paycheck. Okay, so we got number 2. If you want residual income, and I'm sure most of us do, I sure like it right about now. Okay, now we're going to move on to number 3. Would you like to work for yourself? Hmm, I would say yes. This speaks for itself. I'm going to go into it a little bit, but working for yourself, that sounds pretty good, huh? You have flexible hours and you can set your own schedule and calendar. You will be making boss decisions and moves. Everybody like to make boss decisions and moves and be your own CEO and the owner of your own company. Don't that sound good? So right now, my ideal client, for this course in session is for you to already have your insurance license. And that way, you already have a mind of how, in your mind, how insurance, works. Now, for those of you who don't already have your license and you may be at the beginner stage, fret not. I haven't forgotten about you. I am building a free checklist just for you. These are for the beginners and for all of you who don't already have your insurance license. So don't forget to include your comments in the comments field. And hey, Linda, I see you over there, girl. Thank you. And remember to turn on your notifications so that you can receive my future alerts. So that's going to end this first session. See you all next Wednesday on April the 29th, 11:30 Eastern. Have a great and wonderful day. Thank you.